Junior, we want to talk about the signings, but we can't ignore the vibe here at the FNB Stadium. Beautiful scenes.
I must say, it's midweek. People have traveled. People have work tomorrow. It's amazing to see the vibe, the numbers, the families, the young ones in the stand. And I think this is what it's all about, So I think when the players, if they understand their responsibility, these people come out on a Wednesday night like this. It's unbelievable, and it's what we do. We do it for them.
Let's talk about that mood. Halftime, you're able to bring out the new signing, the big reveal, and the fans were excited. They were elated to see them.
I think it's all about the specific players we need for how we want to play. We're very excited, and we always had a clear strategy about getting the best young talent. So we're just very pleased to welcome them. Obviously, we know there are a couple of administrative issues still to happen, but we're very excited, especially also, bringing in Igadora up front. And we know the young talents with Bartman and Velabai excited to unleash them with the fans, but at the same time, they need some time to understand who we are. This process hasn't been easy. Again, the squad is picking up, but we're still very much a work in progress.
Are the conversations different when you're signing players and the team is doing so well?
I think it's important because the environment that they need to come into and gel and understand, it helps when you have points in the bag. At the end of the day, you go to preseason because of this. You want to come back in your first game, you want 3 points. Next game, you want 3 points. You don't want to concede goals. Football is simple. You have to score and you mustn't concede. So it helps the environment when new players come into an environment, especially with the pressure, especially with their age. I mean, you look at Luke is 19, us is also 21. So we've targeted them specifically, but we know they've got big characters. But this is important for them to acclimatize and to move forward in the group with smooth integration.
And talking about the ethos of Kaizer Chiefs, them believing in youngsters, it's evident with Aiden McCarthy.
Yeah, very proud of Aiden. Aiden, to be very fair, it's very important he keeps his head on the ground and people around him, but he comes from a royalty, a football bloodline that is top. I mean, I was lucky enough to play with his father, but he's taken a chance, Aiden. I think right now chances are very few and far between. There's a lot of competition within the group, so if you have your chance, you must grab it, and you have to leave that jersey in a better place than, how you found it. He's taken his chance. It's only 3 games. I think let's talk at the end of May.
Thank you, Junior.
Thank you so much.
Well, the end of May is a long way away, but plenty of reason for Kaizer Chiefs and their faithful to be happy with what they've seen, result-wise anyway, and indeed the trio of players that have added to their stable. Luke Bartman, Etiosa Igodaro, and with an asterisk next to his name, Asenele Velebai. Very quickly, thoughts on that particular type of recruitment for Kaizer Chiefs?